Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this DC collectible figure, and the figure is not inside this box right now. It is Clayface, and this is from Arkham City, and it is by DC Collectibles, and there's a picture of him on the side, and on the back it shows a couple of figures. Now this is taken at an angle, so he is not that massive in comparison to the Joker and Killer Croc, but there's the back, shows him, and so let's take a look at the figure and all the accessories. Alright, and here we have the figure outside of packaging and all the accessories. Comes with a couple items, and first we have this extended arm, and it's rubberized, so there's a bendy wire inside, so you could bend this arm however you want, and fingers are articulated as well. And then here we have this axe, sort of a forearm thing. You could attach it to Clayface as well. And then comes with Talia Ghul's sword, which you could slide it onto his backside. And then here's instruction on how to remove his arm, his left arm. You need to press one of the crystal on the back side to release a little mechanism, so you could pull the arm off, because it is clicked on. As you can see, there's a little notch here. It's supposed to click on to the inside of his body there. And then there's where the sword's supposed to go. And then here shows you could replace the right hand. So let's take a look at the figure itself, and here's Clayface. He is massive, so you know what, let's do a height measurement first. Alright, here I have Batman from the Arkham City line, and there's Clayface, and with the ruler it shows he is about 13.5 inches in height. That's counting the tip of that crystal piece there. So it's 13.5 inches in height. He is big, but not like super massive, but he is a huge figure. So let's start off with the head sculpt, and you can see there's Clayface. His mouth is articulated, so his mouth could actually open and close. And then his head is on a ball joint, but it is pretty limited as far as the range of motion. And then the shoulder is ball hinged, but again it is very limited because of the crystal that are on top of his shoulder. And then the bicep, there's a swivel joint, and there's a ball hinge elbows, swivel wrists, and then ball jointed waist, ball jointed hips, ball hinge knees, and then swivel joint ankles. And that's about it for Clayface. You're not gonna get him to do a whole lot of dynamic poses. I am afraid to move this guy because he does have those translucent plastic that DC Collectibles like to use all the time, and sometimes they do get brittle. They do snap unexpectedly, and I am afraid to move him. And same thing with their whatchamacallit, that line, the animated series Batman. A lot of those figures got broken joints, I heard, and so yeah, you gotta be really careful with this guy. And here's the backside of Clayface. As you can see, a lot of crystals, and this is the piece, this right here. This is the piece you could press inward and then to release the arm. I will try to release his arm, but tried it once and it wasn't really doing anything, but I'll try it again. Give me a sec. And there's the rest of him. And here you can see the peg right there, and then right there, and there's a section inside, and you will have to press this thing pretty hard in order for that hook to release and for you to pull the arm out. Okay, I just realized something. They reinforced those joints with a piece of metal right in the center of it. That's good. That's really good. So now you won't have to worry about breakage, because I guess they notice a lot of that's like a huge breaking point. So here you can see there's a piece of metal in there. Here you can see it a little bit better actually. You kind of see there is something in between the cylinder and there you see a piece of metal is inside. That's kind of cool. Good job, DC Collectibles. Alright, and there's the arm, and now you're wondering, hey, that sleeve looks like Joker's sleeve from the Arkham game, and you are correct because there's a Joker head that comes with this figure, and hopefully by the time you're watching this video you have played the game. So yeah, and basically you just need to pull the head off of this figure to reveal Joker's head underneath. And there it is. And very cool looking, but it's very, very tiny head. As you can see, the size of his body is it's massive in comparison to that little tiny head. And there's a good look at the head. Nicely done. Alright, and it looks like the ball jointed hips are also reinforced with metal inside. That's nice. Very happy about that. Alright, in here you got Clayface swinging that axe at you. There's the fully extended, and basically the connection is right there. So there's the arm, there's the figure, massive figure, and yeah, you're not gonna be able to give him a whole lot of dynamic poses because it is very limited as far as the range of motion. This is pretty much how far his knees could bend, and even at that, I kind of worry. Without seeing the actual joint, I can't be 100% sure that there is a metal reinforcement on the knees. I do know there's reinforcement around the hips and on the shoulders, but elbows and knees, I'm not sure. But yeah, there's the hand, the head, the other arm, and there he is. And here's where the slot is, and your sword could go right in here. I'm not gonna push it all the way in, but there it is. Here's another look at the sword. Cool. Crystals are really nice, even though they're translucent plastic, but they look very nice. And one last look at Clayface, and there he is next to Batman. And again, this thing's massive. Got it at the comic shop I go to, and he costs about $100 retail. And yeah, it's quite huge, and he is definitely bigger than the Joker, the Titan Joker, but not by a whole lot. I don't have the Titan with me at the moment, so I can't compare it. But here he is again, standing next to Joker. If all the joints are reinforced, so that would make this figure a lot better. But right now, without knowing the elbows and the knees, I do worry about breakage. But most likely he's not gonna break on you if you do decide to get this guy. And yeah, $100 is pricey, but he does look quite good, and comes with quite a few accessories. So yeah, I do recommend this thing, and yeah, get it at your local comic shop. And yeah, there you go. Thanks for watching.